on, everybody? Welcome to Adventure Time Prospecting, West Virginia's only gold prospecting channel, and I guarantee it. Alright folks, today we're heading back down to Honeysuckle Creek. We're going to work some bedrock cracks and crevices again, because we've been finding some pretty decent gold in there. I'm not going to lie, I mean, for West Virginia. It's all flying flower gold, but it's here in Kanawha County, West Virginia, by golly. And I'm aiming to take y'all with me, and we're going to go see if we can't find a little touch of it. So, with that said, we will see y'all at the creek bank. Welcome to Adventure Time Prospecting in wild, wonderful West Virginia. And a good morning to everybody, or good evening or afternoon, wherever you are at right now. Here we are back down here at Honeysuckle Creek. If you remember from my last video, we've been in here working this bedrock. I got my little scraper today, so what we're going to do is where I'm able to pop open all this bedrock. These pieces that I popped off, we're going to rinse them off, all that material off here in my bucket. Boom. Clean, like so. Here's another one. It's got moss on it. That's good stuff. Rinse that moss off in there. Nice and clean. Look at there. Put it back down there with its friends. You understand what I'm doing here. Just taking these pieces of bedrock. As you can see, I'm on a very large slab of fractured up bedrock. And you can bust it open and pop it apart like leaves in a book. And what we're going to do is clean off all these little cracks, crevices, wash these slabs off, get them nice and clean, get everything down here in the bucket. And then we're going to take it down to the sluice and see what we get, see what we come of it. And of course, after we wash the rocks off, we're going to be getting down here and cleaning all this good stuff up, like so. All this is good stuff. Look at all that clay stuck to it. Quartz pebbles all over the place. Yep, good stuff right there. Alright guys, anyhow, I'm going to crack on, fill this bucket up with some of this good stuff. And we will see y'all at the sluice. And we'll run this, and hopefully we'll be able to find some gold. Hopefully we'll find a little bit of color anyways. Basically, if you got bedrock close to you, this is a really good way to find some gold. You get that stuff down here in the bucket and wash it off really good. And then we're going to classify it. Get it down nice and fine. Then we're going to run it through the sluice and see what become of it. Alright guys, I'm going to put the camera down and get to it. We'll check back in. This is why it's slow going. We're going after some quality stuff, not quantity. Anyhow, I'm going to keep it cleaning, and we will see you guys at the sluice. Because I can't get no digging done with fooling with my phone. So we'll be back with y'all here soon. Alright guys, I just want to show y'all some of the quartz that's around here. A lot of people want to know what to look for if you want to know if there's gold in your area. Right there, round washed river quartz. It's all eroded from water action. And you got pieces of heavy ironstone, hematite. See how red it is? Native Americans used to use this for dye. I don't know if I can get the focus in or not. Anyways, that's the kind of stuff you want to look for if you're curious if there's gold in your area. Let me wash this war paint off of me, and we'll see y'all at the sluice. I've already classified everything down to 1/8 inch minus, so everything we're going to run is in this bucket. I'll drain all that extra water off of it, wash my war paint off, and then we'll get to running the sluice, which is sitting right yonder. We'll be right back. Alright guys, here we are at the sluice. It's a dream mat sluice. I've got it set up to about 8 degrees pitch. We'll see how she's going to run. Just a little bit of this good material in there. It's got a lot of clay in it, so you want to make sure to break it up. There's a piece of quartz. You can see that one little scoop. We got some heavies starting to show up in the black matting, so hopefully that's a good sign. Anyhow, I'll start feeding a little bit, and looks like she's running like a Swiss watch today. And the quartz. That's why there's a lot of this stuff around here. Now the gold in West Virginia is really, really small. Really tiny fry poo, a lot of people call it. So you want to run your material nice and slow. Run it nice and slow through there. Give your gold a chance to drop out. Kind of excited to see what we'll have in this once we get home. There's some good stuff from splitting that bedrock apart. Hopefully a lot of that fine tiny little gold has gotten in between those layers of bedrock and stuck in that clay. I reckon we're aiming to find out. You can see the heavies starting to show up in there. That's good stuff. Cells are working like a charm. Tell you what, these little dream mat sluices, they're a beast. They will chunk through all the material you want to give them. Chunk, 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 chunk. They are definitely a beast. A gold chomping beast. I'll tell you what, if it can find this tiny wee little flower gold here in West Virginia where it's not even supposed to be, I'm sure you can find it where you're at too. Just look for the indicators. Mother Nature will talk to you. She'll let you know if there's gold in the creek. She'll tell you. What will she say? Well, she'll show you the quartz. She'll show you the heavy hematites. Show you some bedrock. Speaking of which, hematite and quartz right there. Heavy ironstones and heavy mineralized quartz. That's the stuff you're going to find your gold associated with. Anyhow, I'll quit yammering on, and I'll continue to run this bucket, and then we'll do a cleanup and head to the house, see what's in her. Alright guys, we got a really promising amount of heavies in there. So that's definitely a good sign. So what we're going to do is take this loose. We're going to clean it all out, put it in a bucket, and take it home and see what we got in it. Alright everybody, this is all we're left with. About the normal, about a half cup of material to pan. And my clips from my indicator mats flopping around in there. See them in there flopping? Oh. Anyhow, we're going to take this goodness back to the house, pan her out, and see what kind of goodies we got in her. Alright guys, we're all packed up. We're going to head out of this beautiful spot. We'll see y'all at the house. Y'all done thought I was gonna forget the camera. I didn't. How pretty it is out here. Absolutely gorgeous out here, I'm telling you. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Out here on the creek. One of the few places makes me feel at peace. It's all that good bedrock. Nice rock cliffs. Some kind of overhang up there. Alright guys, we'll see y'all back at the ranch. Okay everybody, as you can see we are back at the house. There's Frankie. Right Frankie? You want to pan this gold out? Come on, let's do it. Alright, here we are. This is my little kitchen strain size classifier. This is the same kind of deal like at the creek. You can classify it down, get all the bigger rocks out of it so you don't have to deal with them. This makes life easier, makes panning a little easier. See a couple bubbles there. That's not because I peed in the water. I got a little jet dry in there. Well, generic version, but still yet. Just something to break a surface tension so my gold don't have a tendency to float away. And after we classify that down, you'll see. Right there, probably a little over a quarter cup, between a quarter and a half cup of material left. Well, let's see what some of them bedrock cracks was getting us. We'll get all that wee little tiny fly poop gold all the way on the bottom of your pan there. It's easy to pan that stuff out. That's why I take all this and I go through it again. Once I get enough of it gathered up, I'll run it through the sluice. We're just going to ease this stuff right on through. Work it down nice and slow. You spend all that time at the creek. You don't want to slop your gold out now. Look at the heavy starting to show up right there in the corner. It's trying to float a little bit too. It's kind of odd with the... whatever. We'll be sluicing it again anyways. But I doubt we panned any out. Just seeing a little bit of material try to float. But should be good. With all the gold hopefully laying there on the bottom. Alright, I'm going to finish whipping this down a little bit more and we'll check back in when we're there. There we go. We'll just walk her down a little bit more and I think we'll be able to have a little peek. I hope you guys have had a wonderful Saturday. Woohoo, weekend baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's bring this back and see if we got anything showing. I like to bang it around on the something hard. Like my noggin. So I shake all the gold down to the bottom before I kind of tilt her back. You don't have to, but I like to. Okay, let's see if we can see any hope at all in this sucker. Yep, we're getting some gold starting to show up right there. Right in the center of the screen. Well, I just fanned it away. It's tough to do with one-handed. Let me flap this back a little bit. Alright, y'all, there's some of that purple hematite sand. That's what we have here in West Virginia instead of black sand. So if you're ever in the mountain state here and you find this kind of purple hematite in the bottom of your pan, it means you're on it. Anyhow, y'all want to see the gold. Look at here. Kind of is beyond flour gold. I'm the fly poop wizards. I'm the fly poop wizard. Jason and Rigby, I'm a fly poop wizard. It's a stinky job, but somebody's got to do it. Look at that gold in there, y'all. Now remember, we're in West Virginia, state not known for gold. This was captured in Kanawha County. Anyhow, that's the gold take for a beautiful Saturday morning. I don't even know what day of the week it is. I don't want to wish my weekend away. Anyhow, y'all, we'll see you on the next episode, which of course will be a Saturday at 5. That's how we do it. That's how we're going to try to do it anyhow. Every Saturday, 5 p.m. Try to have a new video out. I will do my best. Adventure Time Prospecting, West Virginia's only gold prospecting channel. And I guarantee it. Y'all come with me next time. Like, subscribe, share, spread the word. Let's get Adventure Time Prospecting in West Virginia on the map. That's right. We'll see y'all next week. God bless.